Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host Kelly, who is on the who in a few weeks will be having her 1-year anniversary. Are you there, Kelly?
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
I hope you'll take some time to plan what you want to do for the 23rd of September. I'll never forget that first chakra cleanse day. That was amazing. You were just, it was wonderful. You went from an experiment to something beautiful. So I just wanted to let you know that, Kelly, okay?
Oh, you've come a long way.
And Barbara,
Thank you.
my other co-host, you are about on the verge of 100 shouts.
Wow.
So how does it feel to have done almost 100 shows?
Oh, I can hardly believe it. I feel a very big sense of pride, I must say. I feel like, where did this time go? It just seems like yesterday. And 100 shows? Really? I know, Karen. I just can't believe it.
It's a lot more
it
active
just flies by.
than it was before. Yeah, it's a lot more active. We're a lot more active than it was before Kelly came along. That's for sure. And so when I say 100 shows, I mean that means that you and Kelly both had the determination to do this. That you didn't give up. That it's like they mean it when they say they want to do it every night. They mean it when they want to, do a show every night, and they mean it when they're willing to put in the content. And this is our Life After Happiness psychic, Karen Page. And Karen, I mean, it's amazing, the bond that you and Kelly have made, like almost like your sisters.
It is true. It is true.
Mm-hmm.
She is such a gift, and the most beautiful heart. But I got to tell you, Jonathan, you started it all, and clearly you have excellent taste because you picked Kelly and then you picked Barbara, and there are no two sweeter women on the planet. I mean, they're the most beautiful hearts, and I just adore working with all three of you. But I tell you that all the time. You know that.
Yeah, I've ran into lots of people that have the bug. I've ran into lots of people that have the bug, but I didn't run into anybody that really kind of fit it, just sort of was that understood what I was trying to do, that wasn't trying to take it over, that it was sort of like when Kelly, first and Barbara, they first told me they wanted to do the show. They didn't say stick with me, we'll make millions of dollars. They said, look, Johnny, please let me help you. No, I mean, I'm not. I'm teasing, but
no, I know, but it is so cute.
It's kind of how it really was, right, Kelly? Right, Barbara? I mean, you were basically you just having able to help was giving you a sense of pride or a sense of achievement.
Yeah. Oh,
and this
beautiful.
And this is becoming
well, yeah,
favorite
good
part
taste,
of the day.
my friend.
Thank you. You know what
it's true, honey, and I love working with you guys.
We love working
well,
with
you're
you.
a blessing. We are so blessed. But I think we really all connect because what you say about the good heart, you have such a good heart, Karen. It's amazing, and we all attract each other because I do think we really do all have.
Well, clearly we all had good teachers.
Yeah, that's true. Our mamas.
Now
that's exactly right.
If I didn't accomplish anything
way,
for that day, at least I accomplished the show. I always can say, at least I got something accomplished because I do that show. And our show makes me feel that. Like every single day has a good purpose. And I feel like I accomplished something just because I have this to do.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful. Did you just say it's your mother's birthday today?
No,
Jonathan?
I just said.
Oh, that is so
sweet.
Happy birthday to her.
Oh, it's not. Whose birthday?
I tried to get her to call in, but she didn't seem interested in it. But
Johnny's mom. She
that
wouldn't
is
call
so
in?
sweet. Well, I hope she has birthday plans.
She does. She does. With the
I hope
grandkids,
so,
they're downstairs.
sweetheart. And we can
Now,
talk to her another day when she doesn't have birthday plans.
Yeah. Now, tonight is Psychic Night, and we have two callers. We have a caller waiting to call in. So I'm going to go ahead and put this person on. It's area code 551. You're on the air. Okay. Let's get 551. Are you there?
Hi. Yes. Hi. How are you?
Great. How are
ma'am?
you?
I'm pretty good. I'm just listening to the show, and y'all have great energy.
Yep.
Thank you.
And we're glad you called. What's your question, sweetheart?
I would say my question is romance. I'm ready to settle down, so I just want to know, what did you see in that arena for me?
What's your name?
It's Tanisha.
Okay, Tanisha. Well, there is a guy that you met, gosh, I want to say a long time ago, that you have not seen in a long time. You know, this is not a relationship that went south and then you're trying to, there's any attempt to rekindle it. It feels like somebody that you met a while ago that happened, I love this expression, happened to have been dating somebody you knew at the time. But that relationship was not meant to be. And it doesn't feel like it ended ugly. It just feels like it ended because they didn't belong together, you know? But it feels like you and he clicked. And
you know what it sounds like. Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about already.
Okay, because it feels like you guys cool.
We
used to date.
Talking about.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I mean, because it was crystal clear that it was actually the two of you that were meant to be together, not him and your friend.
I used to always say that, and I felt awful about it because.
But you shouldn't, because it was true, and anybody that saw, if they had seen the three of you, they would have thought you two were the couple.
They always think that. They always think that, even to this day. But I am very loyal, even though she's not very loyal
to
me.
But honey, they're not together.
I know. But I try to keep my loyalty. But he recently said he wanted to marry me, and I was just like, okay.
I believe that because he's loved you for a long time.
That's what he said.
I'm telling you.
Words.
Well, since I don't know him, you know, he didn't call me and tell me. I mean, but it's crystal clear to me. It's like, why would you? This is not about loyalty, sweetheart. They haven't dated for a long time. And why would she not want you to be happy? He's really a lovely guy.
Yeah, we ended up being best friends for years, and I saw him a couple of weeks ago, and it was weird because he tried to kiss me. I was like, oh my gosh, like, you're my best friend. We've been best friends for 12 years. You know, I was introduced to our mutual friend. And he, all the stuff you just said, but I disregarded. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. Okay.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't disregard that, sweetheart. Because I mean, he's crystal clear to me.
Yeah, he's coming up here next week because he's very.
Oh, I'm very happy to hear that.
I'm
very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I like him, and I'm a hard sell.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like him. He really has very sweet intentions.
That's what he said. My friend will.
I'm telling you. What, honey?
She will be upset because it will be like disloyal. They haven't been together for 10 years, but.
I know. So how would this be disloyal? That's why I'm saying. How would she not want you to be happy?
Because
they haven't been together in 10 years, and because what? She couldn't have him? What is
she
that?
Didn't want him. She didn't. Yeah,
Thank
she didn't
you.
want
My
him.
point.
Mhm.
So why would she be upset if you were together?
Okay.
Am I missing something in this?
That's you are so lucky. Y'all sound just like, I hope you're not a Libra anyway. Are you a Libra?
Yes, I am. My birthday is 1 month from today, actually.
What is it? It's the 29th, or is it
yes.
today's the 30th? Oh, his
no,
birthday
today's
is
the
29th.
29th.
His
What?
birthday is the 29th, going September as well.
Your birthday is September 29th?
No, his birthday is.
Oh my God!
I mean, when I say you're saying the exact same words as him, I mean it's verbatim.
That is hilarious.
It's verbatim.
Well, no wonder he's crystal clear to me.
Exactly.
And no wonder I like him.
Exactly. Very fun energy. Anytime
well,
I
not
ever
only
learn
that, but he's really tender-hearted, and there's a kindness in him.
Yeah.
And it's funny because your friend, the girl that dated him 10 years ago, or 12 years ago, or whatever the heck it was, she is much tougher. Yeah. And you and he share a commonality about you are both very kind.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the heck are you waiting for, girl? When's your birthday?
December 9th.
Hello, and you're waiting for what?
Well, I thought he was just being funny. He was like,
No, sweetheart, he wasn't being funny.
Okay.
It's like, what the heck are you waiting for?
Yeah.
I mean, he's crystal clear to me.
Yeah, and he was like, the friend is not even your friend anyway. She doesn't really even like you like that. I'm like,
and
huh?
You know what? I have great respect for him for telling you the truth, because I think she's been jealous of you for a long time.
Yeah, when I went to her birthday party in Florida, she got mad at me because I wore she told me I could wear something like a piece like a jewelry piece, and then when I wore it and I wore it she got upset at me. And
honey, can I tell you something? With friends like that, you don't need enemies. So she's going to tell you what you can and can't wear. She dates a guy 10, 12 years ago that it was very clear they didn't belong together. What is she so pissed off about in life? I'm sorry that you know what, and I'm sorry you did not break it. It's not your job to fix it, sweetheart.
Okay.
And don't deny yourself being happy.
He said the same thing.
Hello.
Okay. All right. I guess that's confirmation. I'll give it a try.
Okay. Please tell him I said happy birthday.
I will.
So we all have dancing shoes ready for the wedding. Okay? I'm just telling you. Jonathan, Kelly, Barbara, and I.
Wow.
We all have dancing shoes.
Thank you. You think he was going to get married? He keeps talking about it, and I'm like,
honey, you know what? That does not grow on trees.
Okay.
The way he feels and that connection between the two of you, that doesn't grow on trees. And come on, we're all grown-ups. We all know what it's been to be in a relationship where we wish it was that, but it wasn't. And it's, it's like, what are you waiting for? And he's felt this way about you from the minute you met.
Yeah, I felt the energy, but I felt...
I know.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, she would have stomped all over him if it had been the other way around. If she'd have wanted him.
That's what he said.
I'm telling you, she wouldn't have thought twice about running all over you.
Yeah.
So, sweetheart, and I'm not saying an eye for an eye. I'm saying don't deny yourself happiness. This is a really lovely guy.
Okay.
And, he's waited a long time for the opportunity.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to took the opportunity when I was
and you're waiting for what? You don't have a better offer, and there's nobody nicer. So what are you waiting for?
All right.
Would you please just... Thank you. I'd appreciate it. And again, don't forget to tell him happy birthday. You're welcome, sweetheart.
All right.
Go for it.
Bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
She is so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great news for her.
Well, he's been waiting around a long time. And this is, I mean, he's loved her for a long time. And I have great respect for her, and I have great respect for him that they became friends. And now it's like, what the heck are we waiting for?
Right.
You know?
And she went through that so sweetly. She went through her friend being jealous and causing like a little
awful.
bit of a wedge
it's like,
in there.
What
know.
the heck is that?
That jealousy is just the worst.
Oh, honey, I don't even understand that. When God was handing that out, he said, get behind the door, Karen. You're never going to need that. It's like,
right.
Yeah.
And we've all known people, we've all had those quote-unquote friends that are, and you look at them and go, what is wrong with you?
Right.
You're allergic to people being happy?
Secretly lusting after your boyfriend or loving him. I had my high school boyfriend for 3 years. It was puppy love. It was strong. My best friend ended up marrying him, and I told her every bit of our first of everything. In both of our lives. Details.
And that was, sweetheart, and it was probably God saving you from yourself.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm not working at the mall for the rest of my life because that's what he wanted me to do, and he wanted to be the model. No kidding.
Okay, well, and there was another plan.
Yeah, definitely. The plan was for him to be standing at the newsstand every week for the new issue to come out.
Right,
They spotted him there a lot.
And Barbara, God laughed,
Yeah,
when
so
from
fun.
the time I was 3, my mother used to tell me, always remember, man plans and God unplans.
Mhm.
And I'm so grateful
really
God
like
unplanned my life.
Oh yeah, I love that Karenism.
It's true.
I want to ask you
One of my
a
favorites.
question because this
What,
has
Jonathan?
to do with Kelly. I want to ask you a question in regards to well, actually, this is for both, because Kelly's anniversary is coming up and your 100th show is coming up, Barbara. I mean, do you feel more in tune now after you've been on the show, both of you?
As far as spiritually, yes.
Yeah.
I say that a lot, though.
Same question, Kelly. Same question, Kelly.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I mention it a lot.
I mean,
both
the lady I
so
talked
much.
to last.
I mean, I'm seeing ghosts, for heaven's sakes, and I only used to feel spirits, and now I'm seeing them. It's so easy to make her laugh.
I'm sorry, that is just such a funny line. Even though I know it's true, it still just is so funny, and that was the perfect timing, Barbara. Are you feeling more spiritually attuned? Well, I'm seeing ghosts now, so.
Yes.
I know, but it was just such perfect timing. That's where you kind of go, she's here through Thursday, folks.
I have a question. How do you feel more spiritually attuned, Kelly?
Well,
just say, instead of just saying that you are, explain how.
there are times where I can separate myself out from the things that are happening and kind of look at it from the outside, like an observer, and that can be helpful. Sometimes I still get overwhelmed with anxiety or absorb other people's feelings and the residual energies and stuff, but I'm more able to be, tune into what's going on.
I have to say, I have to say something though. Okay.
Yeah.
What I've noticed with you is that what it has done is it has helped you trust that part of yourself. And open that up. It's given you the freedom to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Like she went on a hump.
Well, it is. It's knowing. Well, it is such giving yourself permission to listen to that still small voice we all have in our head, and knowing the difference between what is yours and what is somebody else's stuff.
Yeah.
That's enormous. So I have seen it in the time that we've known each other.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Now that you mention that.
Well, yes, you do believe in yourself and your gifts, and you're sure of yourself, but you are now, I've noticed, expecting others to be sure of you. Like not hoping, but expecting, like they should.
Well, because Barbara, when you know and trust within yourself what you feel and what you see, and her guided meditations are beautiful, her chakra cleanses change people's lives. It is something that she's not making it up. She sees the results of her work. And it's like, it's that wow moment,
Right. It is, though. It's the wow factor.
Definitely. And it's so beautiful to see it and to know that you're giving yourself the opportunity to learn those things. That's huge.
Yes, it's like facing your fears, whatever little fears you had within.
Or doubts.
They're erasing. They're just dissolving.
Yep.
They're gone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's been a wonderful thing to see, Kelly.
Thank
See what
you.
See what you started, Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean,
exactly. And I'm also learning to discern. Okay, is this an actual fear, or is this a tangible thing that is my intuition speaking?
That's part of the learning process.
Wow, you're breaking it really down.
And you realize what belongs to you and what you are just a conduit for. You know how I always say, I just work here, I'm only a conduit? It is the lady that called, Tanisha, that called earlier. I don't know her. I don't know this gentleman who shares my birthday, but it was crystal clear as a bell, and she clearly was meant to hear that. And that's the information that came through. And it's learning to trust that in ourselves. And it is, and everybody has different gifts, and it's learning how to identify those, and to learn how to give them Priscilla's a perfect example, Barbara, and learning how to understand them and work with them.
Mhm.
So
and thank you for encouraging and supporting us. And
are you
it.
kidding me?
Okay, it seems we have another caller. I'm going to put.
Oh, that's
are you okay
nice.
with taking okay.
Of course.
Okay. 9973. You're on the air.
Hi. My name is Tina. How are you?
Hi, Tina. Great. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for taking my call. I thank you for having your show today.
Isn't that nice? Thank you, sweetheart. That's very kind of you.
You're
so
welcome.
What's your question?
Just about a relationship with my boyfriend Trey.
He's going through a complicated period right now. But you know that. You don't need me telling you that. And he's trying to I want to say almost figure out what he wants to do with himself, because he's in the middle of what feels like a big transition period. And he is sorting through a lot of you'll have heard me say, sometimes we need to take the trash out in our lives, and it's about relationships and people. And it feels like a lot of that is what's been going on in his life. Has nothing to do with you, by the way. This is other people.
Yeah.
And people that he has let, I keep wanting to use the words, feed off of him, even if it's emotionally, for an incredibly long time. And he's having to, and some of them feel like they are, excuse the expression, related to him. And others are the supposed friends. And it's him learning, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's him learning to let them go, because he has done everything it feels like humanly possible to try and help them. And only they're not helping themselves. And if you can be patient with him, I will, forgive me for repeating myself, he is going through a rough patch right now.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with you. It doesn't have anything to do with him doubting his feelings for you. It's that he's trying to figure out how to get himself out of some of these, I want to say, friendships and relationships that he is absolutely over it,
Yeah.
But how to end them without it turning into some gigantic battle.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, Dolly?
Yes, I do.
I know you do, sweetheart. And I'm sorry, I wish I could say to you, oh, yeah, it's right now, because he's a really sweet guy, but he has had to become more discerning about the people in his life. And this is an enormous growth period for him.
Do you see why we came together?
Well, probably because you're meant to be together would be my bet.
Yeah, no.
And he deeply cares about you, but it is his learning. He doesn't want to bring a bunch of garbage into your lives. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's really what is part of the impetus of him changing what is going on and cleaning house.
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy.
Really
and
is.
he really is. And he's somebody that if he says he's your friend, he's really your friend. And unfortunately, some of the people that he has given the gift of his friendship to don't deserve it.
Absolutely.
So that's what he is kind of dealing with right now. And if you can be patient, you will get him whole.
That's
because
perfect.
Right now, what, sweetheart?
No, I said I understand that 100%. Thank you.
You are very well. And I know it's frustrating because it's like, what's the problem? You know, he shows you that he loves you, but it's like, what's the problem, and why is this so complicated all of a sudden? You know?
Mhm.
And because he feels half the time like he's not there, his mind is preoccupied. But it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with sorting through the trash.
Mm.
And but he'll tell you. He will tell you it's coming.
Yeah, he's very honest.
Oh yeah. And sometimes it's not the most delicate thing that you want to hear, but it is the truth. You know?
Yes, he's fiery. He really is.
Oh yeah. But I would rather him do that and be honest than to pat your hand and make up some story that has nothing to do with reality.
Absolutely.
You know?
Well, we're moving together. Do you see anything for that?
I think that's wonderful. This will be such a happy move, sweetheart. And if you can just kind of be supportive of him right now, because this is very difficult for him. This has been hurtful and incredibly disappointing with some of these people, because some of them have been in his life almost his entire life.
Yes.
And this is like, wow, how did I not see that?
Oh,
and the truth was he wasn't ready.
Oh.
So please rest your heart. He is absolutely lovely. And he's somebody that if he says he's your friend, he's really your friend. And my mom used to say to me that she said, I wish I could be like you. And I said, what does that mean, Mom? She said, you will give people enough rope to not only hang themselves, but take the whole neighborhood with them. And then when you're done and they've used up all the rope and taken all the neighborhood, you'll close the rope factory and say, I'm done here. And he is like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because he doesn't let people go very easily in his life. He really cares.
Oh.
So be patient, sweetheart, and tell him, I'm here for you. If I can help you with anything, let me know.
Absolutely. I feel that. Thank you. You just cleared some things up. I really appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. And let yourselves be happy. He's trying not to drag the garbage in this new chapter of your lives. And trust me, if he didn't love you, he would not be moving in with you.
Yes. Aw. That's so nice.
So you can just kind of rest your heart right now, honey.
Oh.
I love it.
Yes, it's so nice.
I love happy stories. What, sweetheart?
I said, yeah, he's like the first genuine man I've really met.
Well, he's the real deal. He's not a liar. It may not be always, like I said, the most delicate way to say something, but you know it's true. He doesn't. Yeah, he's not sneaky. He's not trying to hide. And it's like he's the guy that if you want somebody different, please go find him. You know, he's not that guy.
Oh, good. So we drew each other. That's really good.
Oh, you both made very wise choices.
Yeah.
And he has definitely learned what he doesn't want in his life anymore. He's been there, done that, and kind of went, what the heck am I doing? And you have been such an amazing example to him that it is possible to meet somebody that really gets you, that you can grow together with. And you're the only person that he has ever felt like he can be authentically himself with. And you're not sitting there with your arms crossed judging him. that
No, I
you
don't
really no, and he knows it. And he will slay dragons for you, sweetheart. So rest your heart.
That is so amazing. Thank you.
You are welcome. He'll tell you. You know that. What you share is very rare and very precious.
Oh, yeah, we've been through enough in our lives. We finally deserve that. Yeah, we can appreciate and respect each other.
Well, both of you have been through the other stuff, and it's kind of like, I'm not doing that anymore.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Done, you know? And that's why he is doing this major house cleaning of the a lot of the leeches in his life.
Yeah.
So go be happy, sweetheart, both of you.
Thank you so much. And how do we reach you outside of this for readings?
KarenPage.com.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You come out every Thursday at this time?
Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm
you.
hanging out here with these lovely people.
Now she can go be patient and enjoy being patient, not like wonder, okay, I'm being patient. Is anything good going to happen? Yes, it is. So being patient is going to be great for you.
Oh, can I tell you? And she's at such a good place with this, Barbara, because he is being proactive in securing their relationship and taking out the trash. You know, I love it.
And that doesn't grow on trees either.
No, it doesn't, sweetie. No, it doesn't.
Wow.
So would you and your sweetheart please give each other big hugs for me?
Absolutely. It's you and your family. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you too.
All right. Our next caller is area code 347.
Hello, 347.
347, you on the air?
New York.
Hi,
Calling.
Hi, Mrs. Page.
It's Miss, but thanks.
Sorry.
That's
Thank you
a
so much
don't
for
be,
taking my
honey.
call.
If it was Mrs., you know. But actually, it's the name I was born with.
Oh. Well, thank you so much for taking my call. This is Tanika from New York.
Absolutely, yes. I have friends in your area code.
Oh, nice.
How are you? What's your name?
My name's Tanika.
Hi, Tanika. What's your question tonight?
I wanted you to take a look at relationship for me. There's someone that I have feelings for, and I keep feeling like he's involved with someone else, or me and him.
He is, honey. I was just going to say you need to save your energy because he's not telling you the truth of how things really are in his life. And I'm begging you not to wait around for him.
Do you need me to tell you his name?
Nope, I don't need that. I've been doing this a long time, and I know exactly what I feel. And this is your life, not his life.
Okay.
And he's a guy that, forgive me, I don't trust him. And he has a mean streak in him and no compunction about lying, sweetheart. And you need that like you need a migraine.
Right.
And you do not need to fix his life. Got
right.
it?
Yeah. Well,
I hope you do. And do not settle for this because he's not being honest with you.
Is he involved with someone at our job?
Oh, absolutely. Honey, for quite a while. This is not new. And he's always got one and one on the side. That's his nature. And don't you deserve some loyalty, some commitment?
Yeah.
From the person that you're going to be with, and the least you can ask for is honesty.
Right.
He has a real tough time with that. Please respect yourself more than that. You deserve more than that. I would love to tell you he's a great guy. That is not what this feels like, honey. This feels like a guy that is a player. You know, and he's being I'm trying to use a different word besides honest, but I can't seem to come up with one. Being honest feels like it's something that does not come naturally to him. So I'm asking you to please be careful, because this is not a straight guy.
Wow. Well, the person I was wondering if he's involved with, she has a boyfriend, a fiance actually that she lives with. We work at the same job. I don't know if it's her.
I don't think so. This feels like somebody else.
Is it a girl named Jackie?
Honey, it doesn't feel like it's who you think it is. It feels like it's somebody else.
Are we talking about a man named Frank?
Who are we talking about? The guy that you're interested in?
Yeah. Are you picking up on someone named Frank?
It's not his name. It's his character or lack thereof.
Oh. Okay.
But I have to tell you, because he feels like this is what he does. I don't think he has ever been loyal in any relationship.
Oh. Okay. Wow.
Please be careful. I can only tell you what I see.
Right.
But he feels like he does not, this is a funny way to put it, he doesn't play well with others. Honesty is not his friend. And it feels like he grew up in a house where he got a PhD in these lessons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you know that old saying, from an apple tree you don't get pears?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please be nicer to yourself. You deserve more than this, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay, and don't waste 1 calorie of energy being sad. Please.
I'll try.
Honey, the good news is you're not living together and you didn't marry him. Then you'd have reasons to cry.
Right.
This is about being disappointed because you wanted him to be that guy.
I mean, we were seeing each other. He didn't come off to me like that type of guy.
He is exactly that guy.
Yeah.
What, honey?
I said, now I don't really know the story, but when we were seeing each other, he didn't seem like that. But
oh, well, sooner, believe me, the truth will show itself.
Okay.
And but save yourself, okay?
Okay.
All right, sweetie pie.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
We will talk
Thank
again.
You.
Yeah.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Well, next up is our good friend Lori, who also shares my birthday. And Lori's here, and he has a few questions regarding her car. Is that right, Lori?
Yeah. How's everyone?
Hello, girl. How are you?
Hey. Doing good. Hi. Karen,
what
Barbara.
New?
Well, like I was telling
on?
John, we're waiting to see if a hurricane cruises by, but I'm not worried about it.
No, I'm not either.
Not at all. I don't feel the energy. My heart would have been palpitating 3 days, 4 days in advance, warning me, and that didn't happen.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, it's going to scare over.
Well, you know, you don't need a psychic to tell you there's going to be a lot of rain, you know.
Right.
So we know that part. But I'm not the least bit concerned about you being hurt.
Yeah, neither am I.
Yeah,
Neither am I.
this you, thank God, are in a good position. You're in a good place to have to deal with this, you know? So I'm not worried. And if I was, I would say, pack your stuff and get out right now.
I know. I'm not worried either. My husband sent me a text message and said, "Go buy gas, go get cash, go buy
so
bread."
cute.
And
Oh no,
okay,
sweetie. Will you get a lot of rain? Yes. I'm not worried about you getting a direct hit from the hurricane, but yeah, you're going to have buckets of rain.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
the good news is, thank God, it dries. It will stop and it'll dry.
Exactly. Let me ask you for Jonathan as well. Is Destin, Florida going to be okay?
Oh, I already spoke to him about it. Absolutely. It's so interesting because they're in a really, I keep wanting to say, an oddly protected area.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like when it's so amazing to me. You look at the weather reports and it's like, oh my God, all of Florida is going to be wiped off the map. And it's like, would you guys stop that? It's not true. It's like, and so he is in a very protected area, thank God. And yeah. And it feels like you, funny enough, are too. You know, you're in an odd. I keep wanting to say an odd enclave.
I love it.
That's exactly what it feels like to me. And it feels like it'll be around you. Yes, there will be damage within a short distance, but I'm not worried about you because you guys are really in a very safe place.
Yeah.
What?
I actually have another question.
Yes.
You know about, I have been asking the universe for transportation. I'm driving a big old Ford F-150 truck. All
Bless
5
your heart.
foot.
That is a big truck for a little girl. Okay.
5'1" of me. People.
That's what I meant. Honey, my mother was 4'11" and drove Cadillacs her entire life. Okay, is that hilarious? So that's kind of like that's like the 4-door version of an F-150.
I like that. I like that.
With fins, you know.
There you go. Yeah. Well,
you will, but it'll probably be. It's going to be a funny time when it comes up for you to buy the car. I keep wanting to say it almost feels like it's Thanksgiving.
That's not far off.
No, it's not far off. It just feels like it's kind of a funny period. But it's like, well, why not? You know, it's holiday season coming up. Why not Thanksgiving?
I'm just humble and grateful to have transportation.
Oh, I hear you, especially now, you know. But it feels like that's the period when the right opportunity will present itself for you to get what you have really been looking for, and that's the right fit.
Oh, because I'm supposed to have my old car fixed tomorrow, and there has been obstacle
one delay after another.
Yes, and I don't know why. Weird.
Well, because it feels like there is actually, forgive me, there's not a nice way to say it. It feels like there's more wrong with the car than what you expected.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, that's what it feels like. It's going to wind up costing a lot, much more than what you thought it was going to be.
Okay.
But you know what? some of what is what needs to be fixed are things that can be done along the way. The major things that are necessary for it to be in good driving condition they will not be all at one time. You won't have to do everything at one time. The necessary things you will.
This
and
car
those you're prepared for, you know.
Mhm. I was going to say this car has an emotional, I guess, layer to it. It belonged to my late brother-in-law, and he drove it for 10 years, and he was starting to get a little bit of trouble, and God rest his soul, he died. And
I'm sorry.
it has never, thank you. That car has never left me stranded, and I feel his energy in the car. And my husband used to drive it before. This is his only brother, and his younger brother never left me.
Do you remember what I said to you? That the things that are necessary, in other words, to make the car safe, those will be fixable and won't cost you $1 zillion. But there are going to be other things that over time you will be able to take care of. It's about being patient. There's that word again.
Well, I know,
but it's something we all learn, you know.
Well, my husband doesn't want to get rid of it because of the emotional connection. It's
and
almost
sweetheart,
like
I understand that. I understand that, and I don't blame him.
Okay.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
It is that was a very difficult loss.
Yes.
And one that unfortunately, had his brother acknowledged earlier, he would not have had to have left so soon. You know?
Oh, wow. Did not know that.
Oh, it's like he was the guy that was always fine until he wasn't.
Oh,
and
wow.
he knew that there was something wrong I'm talking quite a while. Just didn't want to deal with it. It'll go away.
Oh, wow. It's a shame.
And it is a shame, honey, because he felt like a really, really lovely man.
Yes.
And, the nice part is there was something wonderful going on in that house because the two boys wound up being lovely guys.
Yes, they really are.
They really are. You know, so their parents, God bless them, definitely did something really right. You know, you sometimes it's true. Sometimes, you know, a family has two sons and it's like, well, 1 out of 2 is not bad, you know. But boy, they hit the trifecta, you know.
No wonder you feel bad, Lori, when you have arguments with him.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. Isn't it tough being human? You know.
That's exactly why, though, because I feel his pain. I'm empathic, so I feel his pain, and I have to go softer on him because he's been through so much. He lost his dad 2 years before his brother.
I swear, I was going to say he had one loss after another. Yep. And that has been unfortunately an ongoing theme in his life.
Yes.
Where it's never just one.
Yes.
So he has had, enormous loss.
Yes.
And thank God you guys were put together because you understand him and you understand how painful this is. And he inevitably tries to do the right thing. He's a really nice man. Boy, his parents, I'm not kidding. My hat is off to them because that is incredibly, he has had a really difficult run, you know?
I do know.
Yeah, I know you do, sweetheart. But you guys have, boy, you were put together. I always think that's God's hands.
Exactly. My dad died as well the same year as my brother-in-law. So my father and my husband were extremely close.
I know that. It is. He's just, and his don't come in singles. You know, it's not like one every 5 or 10 years. Mm-hmm. It's been that way his whole life. Because he went through a period when he was kind of a kid, I want to say a very young adult, where he also went through multiple losses within a short period of time. Boy, he's got a whole bunch of angels watching over him and you. And I have to tell you, Lori, you have been a gift from God to him.
Thank you. That is so sweet.
That's the truth. Sweet. And because he is it's so funny because he has this really incredible soul, but sometimes he can get so intense. It's kind of like, hello in there, you know, did you forget I'm here?
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes it's a little tough, you know, it's like, hi, remember me? You know.
Yes. Yeah.
But you are his gift, sweetheart. So worry not.
You're the second intuitive who's ever said that to me. The second intuitive. I had a medium reading that I wasn't expecting, and she said, I've got a young man here who says he died too early, and he wants to thank you for being so good to his brother. And he said that you were a gift to his brother because his brother wouldn't have wound up having the life that he had if he hadn't.
Oh, sweetheart, his life would have been a nightmare. If you had not been put together, his life would have been a nightmare. He would not be here, and he would not be with you.
Wow.
You know that.
No, how would I? I mean, I can read other people, but not about my own life.
Oh, that's interesting. Because it's so crystal clear to me, he would absolutely not have been here.
Been on this plane of existence, or in this country,
no,
or
in this country, he would have absolutely not been in this country, and his life would have been vastly different because he would have been with somebody that he sure wouldn't feel the way about them that he feels about you.
I hope that's good because sometimes I wonder how he feels about me.
Oh, honey, no, he adores you. That's why I said to you, there are those moments you wonder. It's like, hello, did you forget I'm in the house with you, honey? You know.
That's what I mean.
Remember me? I know. No, I understand that. But I promise you, it's not for lack of loving you. It's that he gets this. He lives in his head sometimes about what he could have done to fix this or change that because he feels responsible for everything and everybody that he loves.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot to take on.
Oh, my God, no kidding.
Does that answer all your questions, Mary?
Huh?
You guys need to give each other a big hug.
Yeah. Aww.
I'm serious. Tell him you need a hug.
Oh, usually that's how I wake up in the morning is a hug.
You bet. It always softens him.
Yeah, it does.
He's so sweet. He just little too responsible, you know. Tell him this is you guys' turn to really be happy. But never wonder if he loves you, sweetheart. I promise you he does. He's a good guy.
You're lucky. You're so lucky to have each other. This is what people dream about.
I'm telling you, it's God's hands, Barbara. They were put together.
It's hard work. It's hard work. You swallow when you're mad. You swallow when you're.
Yeah, but you know what? It's that's part of relationships. They're built on compromise. There are no perfect people in the world.
Right.
And you know what? You're lucky. You found a good one.
Yeah.
You found a really good one. He's a lovely, lovely person.
Let me tell you something weird. On our second date, I was wearing a business suit because I think we were going out to eat. You know, the blazer and the skirt, and it was pink and it was black, and it looked like I was going to work. And it was very conservative because I dressed very conservative.
Right.
On our second date, my husband said, "You look like my wife." And I said, "Are you married?" He goes, No, you don't understand."
Oh, is that adorable, though?
"You look like my wife." And I go,
well, and you did. Exactly like his wife. That is so cute.
He freaked me out. I said, "I don't understand you." He goes, "You look like you are my wife." And I just swallowed real hard. Uh-oh, you're scaring me. He goes, "No, don't be scared."
Yep. When's his birthday?
April 10th, 1967.
April 10th. Yeah, it's a good thing that he must have some Pisces in him, because that's what makes him very emotional rather than a rageaholic.
Wow.
Because, boy, that Aries sun, I would not want him mad at me. So he must have some softening planets in his chart.
I'm about 11 months older, so I've already learned how to deal with that. Bad out of hell.
But you were put together because you are a good fit. That's the part it's like you didn't know that you understood him so well.
Okay.
But you did. You came in with that tool set.
Okay.
So, don't you worry, girl.
Okay.
No, it's confirmation. My questions are being
Yay! We love that.
Right. Thank you, Lori.
All right, sweetie pie, we will talk soon.
Take care. Thank you for beautiful reading.
You are welcome,
Bye, Lori.
sweetheart. Bye, Lori.
Bye.
All right. The caller is area code 305.
Hi, thank you. It's
Hello.
nice to hear your voice, Karen. You're so.
Oh, thank you.
You're like, I feel like I'm just this daisy, and the wind is blowing me this way, and then it's this way, and it's just swaying back and forth. Good. So I have two things. I'm down in South Miami. I'm in South Miami.
Yes, you are, darling. Yes, you are. Batting down those hatches.
Well, I have everything that I need.
I know you do. That's why I'm not worried.
Okay, good.
Oh, no. No. That's not your journey, sweetheart.
Thank you.
No, that's not your journey, not even a little bit.
Thank you. Last year, 2 years ago, we had Irma, and the wind. I stayed at some people's house, and the wind came, and before I left, I told Archangel Gabrielle and Michael to put wings over my house to protect it, and I came back, and my orchids were still in the trees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, I am born on Archangel Michael's birthday.
What day is that?
September 29th.
Oh, so you're a Virgo.
No, I'm a Libra.
I mean, yeah, okay, but you probably have Virgo in your chart too.
Not even a little bit, but what I have is I have 4 Libra planets in the house ruled by Virgo, and it's all about my work.
Ah, okay.
That's
Libra.
why I have to get it right.
Yes, I know what you mean. I have some heavy duty Virgo in my chart too. So thing
is such a gift when it comes to that, isn't it?
Well, yeah, people always, I'm an artist, and people say, you have so much detail, I could never do that. And I said, but that's my love.
That's hilarious. You're not kidding.
I sit there, and I'm like totally talking to God all the time. You know, I just like, I'm swooning with the feelings of joy.
And God always hears us, honey. Always.
I know. I know.
Or as I always say, my mom used to say, God, I know you're really busy, but you see my daughter down there?
That's so cute. Well,
Sorry
I've
to bother
been blessed.
you.
Yeah, and I've been blessed since I was a little girl to have that knowing about spirit.
I hear you. You know what? Me too. My mom
We're
used to open the door when I was a tiny little girl and say, "Who are you talking to, sweetheart?"
Yeah,
and she knew it was either God or my grandfather. And 9 chances out of 10, it was usually God. She'd say, "Okay,
yeah.
baby girl."
Yeah, I love it. I love it with all my heart and soul.
Yeah, we are so lucky.
We are. And that's why I'm just riding through all the situations, and every day I wake up and the umbilical cord just pulls me in the direction that they want me to do for what I have to do for the day.
And
so
every day is a good day, honey.
Every day is a miracle.
Yes, it is. I always, every time
it's a creation.
Someone asks me, am I always happy?
Yeah.
And I look at them and I lean over and I say, it's an inside job.
That's right. That's right.
You know, and if I wake up every day and most of my parts work, I don't have anything to complain about. My mother would come from the next world to slap me.
Hey, I hear you on that. I know what you're saying.
So we are the lucky ones, my friend.
Well, we're here to lead others to joy, into their
Honey,
own joy.
I just work here. I just work
I know.
here. I always say I will do this work as long as God wants me to. And if God wants me to be a house painter, I'll be at Home Depot buying brushes in the morning.
I hear you. I know. I understand. I went to the other side, and I was in His arms.
That makes two of us. Been there, done that.
Yeah, I understand how beautiful it is, and we're here now to finish up whatever we came here to do.
That's right, and to learn the lessons we were put here to learn. That's why we're not our bodies. Our bodies don't retain the memories. Our souls do. So this is just a big classroom, my friend.
This I know.
Yep, and some people get it and some people don't, which is sort of colorful. You know, they represent great lessons in our life.
Yeah, but you deal with people. You deal with a lot of people every day. I do too, but I'm behind the scenes. My work. So
that's beautiful, though.
Thank you. Oddly enough, I was supposed to do a big exhibition this weekend, and I said, you got to cancel, and they canceled. And they're moving it in 2 more weeks up the road. And they are letting everybody keep their things. It's a home design and remodel show, so all my artwork is there. Yes, all my artwork is there, safe, and I don't have to fret about it at all. So
that's right.
My heart, my soul, being that I'm doing my work since I'm 8 years old, I came in here to do it. I was born to do this.
I've been doing this since I'm 10 and a half. I know.
Okay. But
you see, and the good news is there were none of those child labor laws in those days. God laughed and said, nope, not for these kids.
Well, the path is going to always be open for you, and the people who need you will always find you. You know,
absolutely.
Just like with me.
And I hope so, honey. I always hope so.
Well, there's no question. There's no question
here.
and no doubt. The faith is always our first arm that we lean on.
That's
faith.
For sure. That is for sure.
So do you see my love of my heart of approaching in the near future to come in and that I can laugh with and touch with and hug with and travel with and do all the things?
Part of that has been you haven't really made much space for him.
Oh, everybody says that, but I do. In my heart, I have a big space.
No.
In my physical space?
Yes. You need to have room for him.
Well, but my dream is not to be staying in this house. My dream is to eventually sell this property and build a bigger space.
Wait. You know what? I hear what you're saying, but when it doesn't bear out exactly the way you want it, you need to kind of get out of the way and let God do His work.
Oh, yeah.
you know, because God knows a lot better than we do and doesn't make mistakes.
Correct.
So it's, I hear what you say you want, and eventually that will come. You'll definitely move out of your house and sell it and all that other stuff. But until you make room for now in your life, and you understand that, and I want you to remember these words, you will be there as long as you are supposed to be.
Oh, that's
and you, well, but you need to accept that.
I've been here 40 years in this town. I was married,
sweetheart,
and I divorced.
I
6 years now in this little house, which I love.
And you know what? You are meant to be there.
I know. I have a lot of work here. People can find me.
Well, not only that, but you are there as long as you are meant to be.
But everything in life is that way.
Yes, but you're missing what I'm saying to you. I hear what you want, but God has a different plan. I know you want it like yesterday.
No, I don't. I know that it's not going to be a while. I mean, I know it's going to be within the year, something like that will show up.
Then you need to be about a year and a half, but you're close. But if you can just be patient.
Oh, I can be very patient.
He's
coming. I have to make sure. Okay, that's what I just wanted to understand.
No worries, Dolly. No worries.
And do you see anything with my fabric business ever taking off?
You know, you're in a strange position with that because it feels like there is a block to that coming together. And part of it feels like it has to do with, I want to say, somebody that you worked with.
Well, I've done hand-painted fabrics, and I've been doing that for 5-10 years, and they closed their company, and whenever I get to show them, but I don't get to show them.
Okay.
I've
well,
sold
honey,
so many of them.
Right. Well, one thing at a time.
Yeah, you know what
one
it is?
Thing...
You know what it is? The big thing, Karen, is called, I'm a one-woman show. So I need somebody to help and work with me to go out there and market it, to show it, to expand it. Because I'm the creator.
But you have not met, honey, you haven't met that person yet.
I know. Is there somebody actually coming? Someone approached me, and she wants to control me, and nobody controls me.
No,
I talk to God.
No.
I know. I have to write her a nice letter and say thank you very much, but we don't work together.
Well, she's not the right fit for you anyway. I mean, there's nothing even to talk about, you know.
Yeah.
But if you can be patient.
Yeah, I can be patient.
And it feels like it's a lady that it's so interesting because you guys speak the same language.
Good.
And she is as lovely can be. She's older. She's not 12 years old.
Okay.
And she's a grown-up, and she knows everybody you need to know.
I'm so happy.
Yes. And she's a little on the, I keep wanting to say, chubby side. Okay. And she's not one of these women that's vain and has a poison shot in her face, and you know, she's probably on my same committee that knives belong in the kitchen; they don't belong near your face. You know.
Okay.
And she's just as nice can be, but she feels like a grandmother. She's not a kid.
Good.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys will love each other, and I would trust her.
Okay.
Okay? So she knows everybody. She's been in the industry a long time.
That's perfect.
As long as you've been living in that house, she's been in this business.
Okay, because oh, my God, that makes me so happy. And I trust God, and I know that someday I'm going to meet the right female.
Oh, well, honey, you're going to meet her in you're going to be someplace at an event for something that has nothing to do with fabric, but it is going to have to do with art, and that's where you're going to meet her.
Okay. All right.
So go for it. Please let us know.
I will keep my eyes open for that one. Yes.
Let
okay,
us
that makes
know.
me so happy. I will. I love you for this. This is like
thank
you, just gave
sweetheart.
me
I just work here.
Checks. You just gave me the checks on my 3 different things that I needed, my dreams.
Yay!
Because those are the only 2 things that I haven't fulfilled in this job on my planet Earth, on this God-given life that I took.
And here you go.
I'm so happy.
It's
you
waiting.
Affirmed it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you much.
You are welcome, sweetheart. God bless.
God blesses you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome. Bye.
Next caller is area code 323.
Oh my goodness, someone in Los Angeles. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Is it me?
It's you.
Hi. Oh, great.
Hi.
This is my first time ever speaking with you.
What's your name?
Yvette.
Hi, Yvette. How are you?
I'm super duper.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for me?
I do. Actually would love to know about love as well, general love question. And there's a person that I'm curious about. I think he's a prototype. He's a really nice man, and he would fit my peripheral, everything that I'm looking for. I don't know him that well, even though we work together.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know in general what you were getting.
But he actually feels like a placeholder. He doesn't feel like the real deal.
Right. I call him like my prototype.
Yeah, he just feels like a placeholder. It's kind of like nice to look at and has some of the on the surface of things, but it ain't him, babe.
He only knew what you guys called him, the prototype and the placeholder.
Well, you know what? I have a feeling he's heard different varieties of that throughout his life. It's not like he's 12.
He might be surprised. That's so funny.
No, I don't think you'd be surprised, Barbara. Because there's kind of a piece missing, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But he is pretty to look at, you know.
Oh, he actually is beautiful inside and out. And again, I don't know, I'm not trying to make something out of nothing.
Oh no. Oh, I know you're not, honey. I know you're not. But he, on the surface of things, feels like he's got a lot of the things. But I have to tell you, when it comes to the commitment element, it feels like he didn't get that chip.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, tell me about the one that's coming.
Well, this guy actually feels like he may be 2 to 4 years younger than you.
That's fine. I expect that. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, and he. It's funny because he's had a life. Okay.
That's good.
And but I don't mean messy and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he's had a life. He knows what it is to love. He knows what it is to be disappointed and hurt. And he knows what it is to take care of people when you care about them. This is a lovely, lovely man. He's had a lot, and he's had a little, and he knows that, no pun intended, happy medium, you know, where it isn't about stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he works hard, has a really lovely reputation, and has friends, I'm talking about for decades, which speaks volumes about a person's character.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the real match. He has a lot to bring to the party, and so do you. You will make him laugh, because by nature he is pretty shy. But you will make him laugh, and you'll open him up like a tuna can. I love it. I love it. He is so adorable. His family is going to love you. And
that sounds fantastic.
Oh, I like him for you.
Awesome.
And you have already been through all the other ones, you know, that it's kind of like, nope, thanks. You know?
Yeah, I know.
But this one has a sense of humor, and he has a great curiosity about life. And gets along with people. He's the guy that he's going to say, let's go on a road trip this weekend. let's drive up to Ojai or Sunday. Do you know what I mean? He's not. It's not. Let's just sit at home and stare at the ceiling.
Thank
God.
God.
He has a sense of adventure. And hey, honey, you want to learn how to pick something, and you open that door up in him where it's like, wow, she's not afraid. And you have been very fearless in your life. God bless you. You have not been shy about going, God, I wonder what that's like. I want to see that place, And you and he will do a lot of traveling together.
Well, you're technically, this is all like what I put out to the universe.
Oh,
seriously.
Well, I must have gotten the memo.
You got the memo because,
he's on order,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seriously tuned in and, kind of just chipped away and just kind of, kind of contemplated and meditated and kind of visualized and felt what that would look like in a partner and a man to have a particular life and an adventure.
He's kind of a little tall. Okay, I don't mean like 6'9". Okay, but
that's fine for me too. I
hear you.
Tall, but 6'4", that's great too.
As long as he's no, he feels like he's about 6'1".
Okay.
And used to be very athletic. He has been athletic since he was a kid. Basketball, swimming, and he's fit, but not like neurotically fit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat that, and I can't do that, and I can't do. He's not that guy. It's kind of like, yeah, let's do it.
Nice.
Oh, he's so lovely, and his. You know what? He had a very good teacher. He has women friends that are they are his friends. They're like his sisters. They're not ooh baby and then friends. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When he says, and you'll meet all of them, and you will have a whole new group of sisters, Yvette.
Wow. That's exciting.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm telling you, he has friends for decades. And he has this twinkle in his eyes. I can't even tell you how he's just adorable.
Okay, so when he meets me, what's the spark between us?
Everything.
I like that.
It's the kind of thing that you think you're supposed to be talking about, some business, something. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden you look at each other and it's like, oh, something just happened here.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. How that be. Yeah.
It's that undescribable thing that you cannot explain to someone unless you've experienced it. Because there's not only the ooh baby thing, but you like them, and then you get to know them and you love them.
Uh-huh.
So, and he's a package, but so are you. You both have a lot to bring to the party. And
so
he is very generous-natured with you. He is very kind-natured. His mother is going to adore you. I mean, oh, my God.
This is fantastic. This is what I ordered.
He is so lovely, I can't even tell you. And he has a niece that he's particularly close to that's going to take one look at you and then say to him, I really like her. She's the one.
That's sweet.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I'm telling you, his family's going to adore you.
Wow. That's exciting.
His father has had some health problems. I mean, I'm talking serious.
Uh-huh.
And feels like his father he knows that he's getting ready to leave in the relatively near future. If his father is here by the end of next year, I'll be astounded. But once he meets you, oh boy, is he going to be happy, and then his heart will be very peaceful. That he knows his son is taken care of.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yeah. It's so funny. It's like, where have you been? Do you know how long I've been waiting for you to show up?
That sounds really great.
They're wonderful. They are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
It's a great message. And I will receive it and
open your arms, darling. Keep showing up.
Yeah, awesome. And I'll just put the memo out that I'm ready to connect with him.
And make room for him in your life. You know exactly what I mean emotionally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
definitely.
he will show up, sweetheart. The rest will take care of itself.
That sounds amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, I like him.
Awesome.
I'm a fan.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate it.
You are welcome.
I really do.
I'm so glad you called.
Me too. Have a wonderful night.
You too, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Yep.
I love this. This has been so sweet today. This has been like the love story, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to be
so
on the
sweet.
receiving end of some of those.
Oh, my God, this has been so nice. I mean, it doesn't happen very often where you get a lot of people that call and it's like, wow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because it's like the universe seems to be saying, today is Love Day on Life, Laughter, Happiness.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I love it.
I do, too. Are you kidding with all my Venus ruled planets?
You would know. I mean,
Oh, my God.
I couldn't even believe it, Karen. When you said, to the first caller, don't worry, he's not with her. She goes, I know. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, how amazing would it be to just know what you know?
Well, you know, it's so funny because it's sort of, it's kind of like I know my eyes are green. You know,
wow.
It just seems the most normal thing in the world to me.
So interesting.
You know what? After all these years, I always say the day that I am not in awe of my gift is another day I hope God throws dirt on me. I'm always astounded.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow, where does that come from? You know?
So even though it's just so normal, but you take time to really acknowledge it, that it is so special.
Oh, absolutely. I am very clear that this is a gift that God gave me and entrusted me with.
He does.
I've been this way since I was a little girl, Barbara, and I can't imagine being any other way. I don't for one second think that I found this in a Cracker Jack box or that I woke up one day when I was 30 and said, oh, I think I'm going to do this. This was not on the list of career choices.
No,
you know?
And I've just doing the show, I've seen those come and go. I have, and just listening to other shows, it's so apparent to me.
I find that astounding. It's like these are people's lives you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm. They don't care.
That's so. I can't imagine not caring. I can't imagine it. I would never want anyone to do that to me, and I would never do that to anyone. And that's what you guys all know me. I simply won't say something that I know isn't true. I won't do it. I won't lie. It's just not in me. And I think that it is very selfish of people that present themselves as a psychic to make something up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's you're talking about people's lives, things that matter to them.
I know. And they wouldn't take it. So if they're calling, they're taking this extremely serious. If they're waiting
and
I
completely cherish that and respect it. And I want to give them the clearest information that I possibly can with as many details. And I know I read in funny details, but it's always been that way for me, where I see the details. It's not just some guy showing up or oh, yeah, I see that he was married, or do you know what I mean? It's like all the details are the things that matter. Those are the things how you know it's that person.
And you're envisioning it. I envision it when you describe. I can see it so clearly, too, the way you describe.
Yeah,
and then I can feel their joy. Yes, I feel their joy and their heart beating.
That is so beautiful. I love that.
It makes.
Okay, this is where we all break into the happy dance.
Oh yeah.
Our choreographed happy dance, I'm telling you.
I picture that too.
Oh yeah, that's quite a
all
sight, isn't it?
doing it together. I can't
boy.
wait, Karen, for Johnny and Kelly to come to California and we're all together. How wonderful!
Oh, I can't wait.
Now,
I cannot wait.
I have a question about that. Yeah, you said that the photo shoot money will start to come in a few weeks.
Yes. Yes, because people know that the Jonathan, do people know that the GoFundMe page is up? Is it something that you make sure they know when you do the other shows?
Where is the link? Is the link somewhere like on
That's my point, and making sure that people know. And I don't care if they donate $5. You know?
I know. I would like $1. I was telling people $1 because if everybody gave $1, but people don't want to give just $1, and they think, oh, they're going to see. Oh, wait, but no, that is
no.
From
It
your
doesn't
heart.
matter what it is.
It adds up.
Because I think it would be so wonderful if we could do the show across the country, you know, and you guys we can all meet people. You know, some of the people that listen, they can come out and meet us. How fun would that
Well, they're
be?
hearing now. They're hearing now, so this is good. And also, I see that there's a way where you can send out the links where, like right now, you can say send it out right the show at this time, exact minute, so that we can send it out at this time while we're talking about it right now. And so what can we talk about as far as
I'm so glad
the
somebody
GoFundMe
knows
page?
how to do that, because I am a complete computer dork.
Now, I mean, do you think that when we do the show that the GoFundMe page should be in the description link?
I think it should. I think it should be mentioned, because people don't. It's not just about setting up a GoFundMe page. It's what it's for, so that they can meet everybody while they're coming to California.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, across the country.
Let's start like splashing it out there and making a point to focus on splashing the GoFundMe link out there to all our friends and just put it on their timelines. Most people don't have it in their settings to where they
don't
reject
know.
somebody posting. They don't know, and they're happy. You're their friend. Just it takes the work out of it for them. We don't have to ask them. Just put it on their timeline, and it's there. And if you do happen to talk to them and they put a shout out, that's cool too. But just let's make a point all of us to splash it.
Can we put it on your
I've heard
timeline,
people get upset
Karen?
about putting things on their timeline.
Sure.
I don't know about that.
I don't know either. I'm a complete idiot when it comes to that stuff. I know nothing about how to do any of that. But if you can, because I know you post the show on my timeline. So
okay, we'll put the
why not?
We'll put the GoFundMe on Karen's timeline.
Yeah,
so that people know it's there. Because I think it would be so. Well, we should talk about this later, but I also think that it would be a lovely thing, because I would love to meet some of the people that call in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Oh
yeah.
How fun would that be?
And I think they would love to meet us too. They would.
I know
pictures.
that. That's my point. It's like, and while you guys are coming across the country, Jonathan, I know you're going to fly, but my God, it's like Kelly's going to drive, and it's like,
now,
wouldn't that be wonderful?
Which do you think is going to cost more, me flying or Kelly driving?
Well, thank God gas prices are coming down. So I think it's probably going to be about equal.
How many days does it take Kelly to drive from Michigan?
3, isn't it?
Yeah, if you drive straight through and you don't sleep.
And that's a lot of gas and food and some lodging, like Fun motels. I love little motels. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's such. I think it's one of those road trips that you take pictures all along the way.
Oh yeah.
And do a video everywhere you stop.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Yes, and we'll be there right with you, and hopefully we'll do a lot of the blue jeans to where everybody can see us, and we'll
absolutely
join that way.
Absolutely.
And Karen and I will be there with a big sign welcoming you into California.
You bet.
That'll be awesome.
You know, actually, did you see the thing I posted in the chat room? There, I don't know if you saw this, Karen. There was like funny things you see in the airport, and what happened was that this guy, his wife was coming home from a vacation, so what they did was they were waiting in the airport, and the kids were holding up a sign that says "Welcome home from jail, Mom."
Oh no!
I know.
And I was thinking,
funny one.
I was thinking that if they did that to me when I were to fly in California, the only problem is I probably won't go so good at an airport. Another one is this "Welcome home from rehab," Johnny. That's another one. Or another one is
do that to anyone.
Or another one is we're so glad that you're home from your hemorrhoid surgery. We really hope you feel a lot better, Johnny.
Yeah, that list we're not using, Jonathan. Okay. But those are ideas for a later date.
Or pictures with big tampons on them, and it says that "Welcome to the guy that only
no.
knows about him."
And that's where we'll put a sign that Jonathan will wear over his head that says "Free tampon advice here."
Wow.
Well,
oh my!
We're about out of time, but thank you, everybody.
Oh, this was so much fun.
Yeah,
it was a great
show. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it, and I'm going to upload this to YouTube. All right?
Enjoy.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Bye. I love you guys.
Thank you.